Okay, hi Geoff, hi Kathy, hi Adam. It's Doug and our family here in California. We'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and a Happy Birthday. We have some tales to tell, or I have some tales to tell, that go back a long way. First, I want to introduce my daughter-in-law, Kathy, and Sherry, and Caitlin, and Aiden, and Geoffs, and Court behind me.
Hi, Geoff. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Adam.
We tried to think of some really famous Geoff tales, but there were too many. We're talking about Mexico and Tulum pushing the bus, Chichen Itza going through an armed guard, with kids 14 years old holding AK-47s on us, all the way back to Hoof It, being buried at your house in Norwell, and you not telling me about it.
Or me.
And Hoof It was a special goat. He ate paint chips, which made him crazy, and he used to watch the Waltons in your house. We also thought about that crazy machine, that directional machine that we had downtown, that you and Court and some of his friends would always go into at night to change the paper and to see what's happened during the day, and we could never get it to work. It's a big bust. I don't think any of us ever got really compensated for our time or our patience. So, I hope we've given you a little anecdote to go along with all of your other pals and your other family and friends who are going to wish you a nice 70th tribute. Give me a call when you get over having become 70 on the same day that Joss is going to be. Well, I'm not going to tell you how old she's going to be, but you have the same birthday. So happy birthday again, and
Happy birthday,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Geoff, so you're going to be 70, huh? Well, that's an old man for sure, but, you know, I remember all the great times we've had all of our lives, beginning with the time when you and I stayed overnight at Grampy's for a few days, and I had a thought we were breaking sticks in the woods when actually we were shooting your BB gun.
Tell me when.
There you go, Rod.
Hi, Geoff. I remember what a rascal you were, but what a beautiful poet you have become. Please send me some new poems. Thank you. I love you.
Hey, Geoff. I think I figured out how you lasted this long. It came to me when I was mopping the floor the other day. Because you learned how to improvise, overcome, and survive, all right? Happy birthday.
Hi, Geoff. I guess I remember the time we met on your boat and we had drinks, and that was a new experience for me. But what's more recent is when you came and dressed for Halloween with Kathleen going to the party, and we had such a great time, and happy birthday.
Hi, Geoff. So many happy memories from Mill Pond with the Jolly Trolley and the ducklings, and to College Pond. And even when you rescued me from Brigham and Women's Hospital and drove me home when I had no alternative. Always someone who was there to rely on. Always someone for fun. I love you very much. It's tough turning 70. I just did it, so I know. Happy birthday. Love you.
Well, Geoff, there's so many great times we've had. You know, from the early years shooting guns behind Grampy's house till the later years when we're putting a new roof on the outhouse at the cottage so the next generation could enjoy it without getting wet. Happy birthday, Geoff. We all love you.
Happy birthday, Uncle Geoff. I wanted to express myself in your favorite form of literature, poetry. So I wrote a little limerick for you, and I hope you enjoy it. It's called Ode to Uncle Geoff. Uncle Geoff is a hell of a guy. He can sail a boat or soar the sky. My uncle is a Renaissance man that loves milk and cookies and somehow always has a tan. He gave me childhood memories I cherish the most, And though he's the greatest, you'll never hear him boast. The only man that can pull off a puffy blouse, and he never got angry when I stole food from his house. One Christmas I told him to cry me a river, and what a punishment did he deliver. For I tell you that he never let me live that down. He still brings it up whenever I'm in town. Uncle Geoff brings it up whenever I'm in town. Uncle Geoff is smart as a whip, and here's where Aunt Kathy makes a quip. I love you more than this silly poem could ever express. Of this I promise I would never jest. Happy 70th birthday, Uncle Geoff.
Happy birthday, Sarge. PFC Vossen reporting. Just want to wish you a happy 70th and many more. 47 years ago, we met up in Vietnam, and with your leadership and guidance, you made my stay in Nam adventurous as well as could be expected at the time. And I always appreciated your candor and your leadership while we were there, and it made it the most memorable time, except for maybe 2 or 3 weeks in my life. After leaving, we spent 35 years in living our lives and raising our families, and lo and behold, you called out of the blue one day and set in motion a great friendship and relationship that I've enjoyed for the last 12 years. I've always appreciated your contact and your hospitality in the times we visited, especially in Plymouth, and especially on the Coubatage with my family on the 4th of July. We thank you, and we are indebted to you, and we think of that vacation very often. I hope this message finds you in good health and recovering and rehabbing back to normal, whatever that might be. And we're looking forward to possibly seeing you in the future. So again, say hi to Kathleen and Adam and the rest of your family that were so hospitable to us, and have a good 70th birthday celebration. Hope to see you in the future. Thanks, Geoff.
Happy 70th birthday, Geoff. I sincerely hope you had a good 2015 and that you will have an even better new year. I was born in Alabama. A couple of years later, my parents moved to Kentucky, where I lived until I graduated from high school. Since then, I have been a resident of Missouri. So when I was younger, New England and Massachusetts seemed like they might be in a different universe. So I was curious and a little skeptical in 1969 when I heard our platoon was getting a new squad leader from Boston. I spent about 2/3 of my tour in Vietnam attached to various and sundry infantry companies, or with small groups of engineers at various fire bases from which we conducted mine sweeps. So the majority of my time was not spent in the presence of an engineer squad or platoon leader. In spite of this, Geoff, I have some vivid memories of the times that our paths did cross. 3 of your traits stand out. First, you provided competent leadership. In March of 1970, when I was released from the 18th Surgical, I was sent to Charlie 2 as part of the detail which was building some new bunkers at that fire base. You were in charge of this group of rather hard-boiled and somewhat cynical misfits. Your leadership was instrumental in accomplishing this job. We produced from very good and solid structures and finished them in an impressively short amount of time. This would not have happened without your presence and direction. Secondly, you cared about the men for whom you were responsible. I remember that on one occasion, Larry Weiss came down with one of the diseases peculiar to Vietnam. You made certain that he received the necessary immediate attention and that he was sent back to the base camp where the full range of necessary care could be provided. The manner and speed in which you did this was impressive. Third, you treated us with respect. Over the years, I have noticed that many individuals, when they are in positions of responsibility, seem to think that they are inherently smarter than their subordinates and don't owe them any loyalty. You were the opposite, and some 45 years after we spent time in some of the worst places on earth, I still have good memories about serving with you. So once again, Geoff, happy 70th. On January 14, in celebration of your day, I will pour myself a double shot of wild turkey, the finest bourbon brewed, and drink it with appropriate gusto. In the future, may you have a lot more special
Happy
days.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jeffrey. Happy birthday to you.
Geoff, is it only I and DB George who still call you Jerby? And anyway, welcome to the Over 70 Club. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.
Okay, happy birthday, Geoff. Here I am in my kitchen with a jar full of gingerbread cookies that I would give to you if you were here. Happy birthday.
Hello.
Hi, Geoff.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you from Arizona. So anyway, we are hoping that all is going well on your birthday, and
Except we'll be with you on your birthday.
and we'll probably see you. And so anyway, here's what's happening in Tucson.
Snow on the mountains.
It's really pretty here, and it's not too cold right now. Here's our front yard, which you probably remember. And there's Jeannie. Bye. Okay.
I think we can leave this stuff out here.
I don't know how to get rid of this now. Oh. Stop it.